Dear students, wishing your well-being, I like to introduce you to simple, complex and compound sentences today. Okay, let's start. First, have a look of the sentences on the board. What do you see in the first sentence? You see, this is a simple sentence, but you have to be clear about it, about its nature. What do we have here? We have one subject and one finite verb. Coronavirus compelled us to stay home. Here we get only one subject and one finite verb. And this is the common feature of a simple sentence. Next, you come here. It is coronavirus which compelled us to stay home. Here you get two verbs with their subjects, and it is connected with a subordinating conjunction which. Sometimes you will get what, sometimes you will get if, so, hence, when, etc. And this is the nature of a complex sentence. That is, it will have more than one finite verb. And in a compound sentence, we also have more than one finite verb. Here we got stay. This is also stay. There may be different verbs, but these should be counted as two. That is, in a complex sentence, we get to, in a compound sentence, in a compound sentence, we get two or more finite verbs with their subjects. Okay, this is the way you can think about simple, complex and compound sentences. Now I like to give you the idea in other way. Here you see, first you come to number 2, then I am taking you to number 1. Here it is coronavirus. It is a clause, and which compelled us to stay home. It is also another clause. But you see, it is coronavirus has every freedom to give its meaning. So it is a principal clause, or you also can say it is a main clause. It is an independent clause. But you see, if we omit this part, which compelled us to stay home, it is the subject, it is a finite verb, but it cannot give you the meaning. So what do we see? We see this part has to depend on this part, that is on the main clause. This clause has to depend on it is coronavirus, that is depend on the main clause to give its meaning. So this is called an dependent. This is a dependent clause. So in a complex sentence, we have a main clause and a dependent clause, and it is connected with which I mentioned you earlier. And what do we find in a simple sentence? You see here there is only one main clause. There is no dependent clause in a simple sentence. So we are clear about simple and complex sentence. Now what do we see here? You see, there are two independent clauses, that is, we stay home and we will stay safe. Here you see we will stay home has the freedom of giving you the meaning. It does not depend on the other part, but it also has the freedom of give you the meaning. You read, we will stay home, we will stay safe. It is also free. So what do we get here? We get here two principal clauses or two main clauses connected with such connecting word, that is coordinating conjunction. Here is and in other sentences you will get or, but, either, or, neither, nor, etc. So I think you are clear about the feature of the simple, complex and compound sentences. These are all basic things of simple, complex and compound sentences, and when we go to change them into from one to another, then we will be more clear about their features. So I think you got the main idea or basic idea about the nature of simple, complex and compound sentences. So I can stop here today, and next in our next class I hope to see you with the rules of changing simple sentences from compound sentences in our next class. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.